So the topic I had is the linear speed accuracy trade-off, or Schmidt's law. The concept behind this is for combinations of movement, amplitude, and movement time that have a constant ratio should also have similar error. So the greater distance between the targets or an increase in movement time or decrease in movement time, if you have a same constant ratio between those two variables, you should have similar errors in the trials. So an increase in movement distance or amplitude and decrease in movement time can be traded off to maintain accuracy in rapid tasks. Also, the other way, a decrease in amplitude and an increase in movement time can be traded off to maintain the accuracy. The speed accuracy trade-off is similar. We can decrease speed to increase the accuracy, or if we increase the speed, we will see decreased accuracy. So we see an inverse relationship between speed and accuracy in these scenarios. A summary: increasing speed of a movement decreases accuracy, like I mentioned, and increasing accuracy would come with decreased speed. Another fact is that open loop movements are also subject to speed accuracy trade-offs. So we know that closed loop movements are subject to it because it's the feedback that we receive, and that varies the time that it takes for us to maintain our accuracy between different distances of a target. But open loop movements without feedback are also subject to the speed accuracy trade-off. When movement time decreases or amplitude increases, that results in an increased force required to complete the movement. So this is kind of the mechanism behind this theory. Inconsistency of muscular forces increases when you have increased force needed, so that causes more variability. So that's going to result in the increase of errors when you have a decreased movement time or an increased amplitude. There are a few exceptions to the speed accuracy trade-off, and that is going to be where the general rules don't hold true to these certain situations. The first one, when movements involve rapid and forceful actions, we'll see different results other than what we saw in the normal speed accuracy trade-off. When targets are embedded in visual illusions, which I'll show you an example of that. And then when time and accuracy is the movement goal. So if both time and accuracy is the main goal, we'll see different results than we did in the general scenarios. If you remember the Ebbinghaus-Titchener illusion, they used it in golf, and they placed the small dots around the hole to make the hole appear larger. And we can see on the left and the right, both the orange dots are the same size, but the one on the right looks much bigger just because of the dots that are surrounding it. So this is an example of visual illusions that impact the speed accuracy trade-off. And that is all for Schmidt's law and the speed accuracy trade-off.